Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, testing. All right, how does it sound? Testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, testing. Sounds pretty good. All right, guys, almost ready here. Just getting set up. All right, here we go. Hello, everyone. My name is Soft Sharp, and today we are going to be doing some forging. I have here a map I've been working on for the last week or so. We have Helms Deep. So the idea behind this map is we're going to be creating it so I guess it'd be like the game mode Invasion from Halo Reach. There'll be objectives for one team to complete, the other team will be defending, and hopefully it will play a little bit like the movie. And so I'm a big fan of the movie, and we're going to take a look at all the cool stuff that I have planned for how we're going to make this all work. And I'll start off by just showing you what I have done so far, just to get everything going. So first thing I did was I made a small scale version to kind of get an idea of how I want the game to play. Let's see. Defenders are red team, and they're part of Eagle. Eagle is supposed to defend the wall, and they'll start off over here just kind of shooting down at the blues as they're running across. If we zoom out, running across the entire savannah. There we go. So blue team will be attacking. I have not implemented any ladders yet, but I did take a quick look at the movie earlier today, and there were quite a few ladders that pop up and attack on the wall. So I might add a couple. I might add a whole bunch. The idea is to make it as cool as possible, and that might work. As soon as they're attacking the walls, they'll come up here, start killing them. But if red team dies, red team will spawn down in the the bailey down here, and as time goes on, they'll have to walk back to the battlefield, and it'll take time. But blue team, if they get the bomb and take it to the water canal over here, it should explode, and that explosion will open up the wall, allowing the blue team to enter into that area. At this point, it's going to trigger the red team spawn to change. Instead of spawning down here, they're going to be switched to going up here. 1 second. They'll be spawned to go up here, and they'll be defending this part of the keep. And they'll be shooting down from up here, down into this area. Meanwhile, back to the blue team. Blue team will be making their way through the wall, clearing up any of the last survivors of red team. And as that goes on, this is the part where I'm having a little trouble with the scripting. What I'm thinking is I'm going to have some destroyable objects, and when they destroy those objects, they're going to have like little markers on them. They'll disappear, and which will allow them to change their spawns from out here to possibly right here. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep the path that leads into the keep. What I'm thinking is I'm going to close off this one, and just have the focus here, because in the movie these two entrances were pretty guarded, and I don't believe any of them made it through those areas. Actually, they probably made it in right as they were losing the keep. But I'm gonna have the main focus going up here. One thought that I had to add to this was making like a battering ram, that when you have one teammate on the left of it, one team on the right side, it would push forward the battering ram up to the gate. I probably won't implement that, but it's an idea that I'm considering. It might take a little, I don't know how to say it, but a lot of finessing to get it to work that way. Right now what I have is when you shoot those gates up there, it does damage to, actually when you smack them, it does damage to the ghosts, and it's like a health pool. So, oh, 1 second. All right, so if you hit those gates, it does 1 damage to the ghost, and when the ghost dies, it releases part of the gate. We'll get to that in a couple minutes. After that, red team will enter into this area, and when the gates break, blue team, the defenders, red team, spawn will change from in here, and it'll go to, 1 second, it'll go to this side of the keep, and they'll be defending in here. And then after red team has taken this entire area, what I'm thinking is if they can outlast the time it takes for the attackers to start entering into this room. Say if this match takes like 15 minutes or 10 minutes, I'm thinking 10 minutes is perfect. At that point, the defenders red team will spawn on like a mongoose, and those mongoose have like a kill barrier that kills any like humans who are within it. So they'll drive through here, I'll put like little barriers so that it's like a smooth pathway for the mongooses as they're riding down here, and so they're just going to be running over all the enemies until they get to this point. And then I might do something crazy where up on this hill, all of the mongooses who are coming down this hill, they get teleported, and they'll ride down this hill, and all of the people who are, or sorry, all of the attackers that are still left over here will get teleported down here, and just for one last hurrah, the mongooses will come down and smash into them, and therefore the red team defenders would win. But if the attackers can beat and get to a certain point inside here, I'm thinking that the red team will win. And then I might have it switch sides so that both teams can get a try at the game mode. Basically, that's what I'm going for here. Right now, I've done a lot of the admin stuff for making all the spawn stuff work. I just have to make sure that I make the objectives work, and then I'll show you my problems I've been having. But beyond that, it's going to be pretty cool. Let's start off by showing the explosion. Switch teams. Cobra. All right. So red team, Cobra team. I am not in game mode yet. This is gameplay. Here we go. Oh yeah. Okay. One second. I just remembered. Earlier I was messing with a bit of code here, and this thing will destroy every bit of code in your game. One second. Check this out. Delete all these. Oh. Now, if you want some code that's going to screw with someone, all you have to do is object reference to itself or to another object. You monitor the area, and this is going to tell basically anything that runs into the circle around this. Hello. There we go. Anything that runs into that circle is going to be monitored, and so it's saying that it's an object. The object is going to be actually don't even pay attention to the code because it's going to be wrong and it's going to destroy the game. And you put this bad boy in, and it will destroy your game. Okay, so I'm going to delete it. Let's try that. All right, everything's working again. Like, it will 100% shut down all of your scripts. All right, so attackers, they get the bomb. Now, normally, you can throw a fusion coil super far. Where'd it go? All right, it teleports back to its spawn location. And if it explodes, that's fine. It will spawn back here. It gets the objective marker again. And the idea is to take it to the zone. So, after a long sprint run, I'm not sure how far I'm going to vary this distance, but I'm going to make it as fair as possible for both teams, and I might give the attackers a little bit of advantage though. All right, explosion. Lovely. And there you go. There's gonna be a little bit more of explosion. I'm thinking of adding a little bit more of a plume of smoke, but beyond there, that's gonna be really cool. All right. After a certain period of time, the smoke will disappear. I think it's close to 40 seconds, but we don't have to wait wait for that. I have these staircases. I might make them a little bit bigger, but this is fine. Ooh, I'm thinking what I should do for the objective. When the attackers get in here, they should destroy the tents that are in this little valley. I'm gonna make some tents. And when they get destroyed, it will change their spawn to this area, and they'll start working their way up there. I do have an entrance over here that I've been working on, and then I think I need to make this a little bit closer to the side. This should be a little bit skinnier. This might be a little too wide here. We'll close this down, and they can work their way into here. There needs to be more staircases going up top. There's a lot of work left to do. Some crappy looking mountains I'll change later. And I believe this is going to be the last door. So once they break through here, they're going to do that action where either they get ran over by the gooses or they kill all the people inside before the timer. But anywho, let's get to building. So earlier, last thing I was working on was this little script for this game. I was trying to decipher if I could get it to work for detecting a team. Apparently, I'm not smart enough to figure it out. I am smart enough to figure out how to destroy the game, so that's cool. But I'm just gonna drop that idea and go to make an objective. So let's start off by making a tent. This might be a placeholder for now. Okay, props. Actually, do I want to make a tent? I do. But let's actually do a real placeholder. I'm going to put a destructible object here. Prop. Oh yeah, it's going to be in... Oh, 1 second. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to see how I can help or fill you on what I'm trying to do. Since... Let's see, we're looking for a destructible. Here we go. Looks destructible. Thing in here. Okay, we'll pretend that this wooden pallet is going to be our tent. Or at least one of them. Okay. Perfect. Okay. We're going to change this into a phased physic. Or fixed. One of the two doesn't really matter. We're going to switch over to the code that I want. I guess I need to make a code. Yeah, let's do that. Scripts. What's wrong with me? There you go. All of a sudden I just forgot how to do everything. Gameplay. Scripting. Brain. Voila. Okay. So this thing is going to tell everyone that there's going to be an objective marker above that. I'm going to go grab one real quick. Are you what I'm looking for? You are not what I'm looking for. Yes, this is what I'm looking for. Okay. Grab this. Oh. Copy this. Okay. Back to our new brain. Paste. Okay. So this code is basically saying that I'm making a nav marker called Helms Deep Stairs, so we're going to change that to something else. 1 second. This will just be called tents, or let's just do the objective. Objective tent. All right, perfect. So that's going to say that. It doesn't have an object yet. And then we're going to do Team Cobra gets to see it. It's going to say kill. We're going to change that to something else. Let's look for something like maybe destroy. Break would work. Bomb. There's break. Capture. Checkpoint. Death. Defender. Do not. Doom fruit. Enemy. Flag. Goal maybe. I'm thinking break's gonna be the best one. Kill. Night. Lab. Leader. Yeah, we're just gonna go to break. We'll make this simple. I wish I had one that said destroy. Oh, sorry. See, where's my bees? There we go. Back, base. Where's my R? BO. Did I misread it the first time? 1 second. Back, base, bases, bishop, board, bomb. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm just silly. All right, so this is break, nav marker, true, false to the other team, and I suppose if it gets deleted, okay, I might have to rewrite this again, but we'll give this code a try. This object, add as a reference. All right. We're going to turn this bad boy into the object, and we need to figure out when this is going to start. This happens when you know, I might have to piggyback off of this script. When the fusion coil gets to there, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. We'll make life easy. We're going to bring all of this code. And see what happens if I try destroying the other one. All right, copy. Nope, that was copy. Actually, I can just exit out and delete that. And there you go. Then we go find our bad boy here. Which point do I want it to happen? If it happens at the very end of this, that is totally fine. So add script, dang it, paste. That's not what you like to see. I'm going to do that one more time, but I'm going to put down here where I have a little bit more space. Paste. Lovely. And then we're just going to bring it down to the very bottom in this corner. Drag and drop. Okay, let's give this a test and see how well this works. You know what? I'm also going to change my traits real quick because I want to run faster. And I'm also going to save because it's a healthy life habit. This is my traits. We need add a node. Trait. Event. Traits. I'm looking for movement. Movement speed, perfect. All right. Grab this, plug it into any of these, so this one. And then change this. We'll just turn it to something crazy like 50. All right, try that. There you go. Grab our bomb. Heck yeah. Let's capture. Oh. Alright. I don't think I wrote a code for capture. That does say brick over there now, though. Alright. Aha! And if I destroy it, does it still say break? Because if it does, I have to fix it. Uh-huh. Yes, it does. Okay, so I'll go fix that right now. Wait, it's over here. Silly. To fix that, I'm going to... Can I do shortcut? Oh, 1 second. Colton, what is up, boy? It's been a little while. You watching my video? How are you doing? Okay, so for this code, we're going to switch this over to... trying to think if there's a faster, less heavy code version of doing the inverse of this. Let's try adding in when destroyed or attacked. Let's figure out which one. On event, game start. On object damage, I mean, that would work. On object destroyed, that's better. Can I do something simple like turn this over to... oh, let's see. I love you too, boy. It's good hearing from you. What if I do this? Set nav marker to false for both teams. Oh, sorry. Or actually, I can do this one. When the object is destroyed, which object? This one. And we're going to turn this over to false. And which nav marker? This nav marker. All right, let's give that a test. All right, and then 12 seconds later, this gets marked over here. There it is. And if I break it, it's gone. Lovely. I love it when code works. All right, next thing we're going to work on is when this is destroyed, we're going to change the spawns of the attackers. And that way it's going to progress the map forward. How to get that to work? So right now, these spawn points that I don't see anymore, were they deleted? Okay, let me test it out one more time because I think this team should be moved forward by now, or I didn't do it yet. Okay, yeah, they spawn back here. That is so awesome. All right. Oh, invisible walls. Yeah, we're just waiting for a second. Okay. If I die now, where does my character spawn? Forward. This is better. But after this point, we need to change it. Okay, so if it spawned there, that means I moved my spawns over here. Okay, so this is where they're at. It took me a minute to remember where they are, and they're kind of hard to see. Like, I feel like in the other Halos, they're a little bit more brighter. Plus, I have these like blinding lights everywhere. Look at that. It's crazy. Okay, moving on to our next objective. I want to make these spawns disappear, and that's going to happen when this object is destroyed. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have them be put over here. Is that true? Give me a second. Let me think about this. Am I only having them destroy one object? No, I don't think so. So maybe what I'll do is figure out what it takes for a ghost to be damaged, because I'm still I can't figure out how to do a health pool yet. But this is my workaround. If we grab this bad boy, put him here, run up to the top, I want to... Let me think about this. I want... Okay, let's try this. I'm going to grab another bit of code. Maybe I'll add it into this one. There's a lot more room in this one, so I might do that. Or... Freak. Okay. They get in, they break through, they destroy this, their spawn changes because... But I need a small little workaround here for if I'm going to have multiple of these. Try this. If I have multiple tents out here, let's say like they have to destroy 3 tents. So when the first one dies, it's going to do some damage to the ghost. When this one dies, it's going to do some more damage to the ghost. When this one dies, it does some more damage to the ghost. When the ghost dies and is completely destroyed, because these are all going to do damage to the ghost, it's going to change their spawns, and therefore going around. So it's kind of my little workaround because I can't figure out all the scripts, but this one is what I'm going to do for now. And unless anyone else has a better idea, I'm welcome to suggestions. But here we go. Code. When this wooden pallet is destroyed, we want to add, no, we want to damage on weapon. No, okay. So actually, we can still go off of this. When the object is destroyed, delete that nav marker, and then do damage. Bum 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 bum. Why can't I think? Okay, objects. Damage object. Brilliant. Let's do 80 damage. And it's going to do damage to this ghost. Hey, you hold still. Okay. It's going to do 80 damage to it. Now, I need to get this code to repeat 3 times. So, if I grab this one, and add it into here, we're going to go for a wooden pallet, 1 and 2. Can I connect to here and make my life easier, or do I have to find some fanciness? If it doesn't work, that's okay. So if I plug it into here, nope, it's gonna make me do an entire thing by itself. All right, let's try this again. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Yep. Copy. I don't like that. Let's try again. Better. I can work with that. We're going to put this one right there and paste. Do I have room on the side? I do. Okay. This is getting really crazy over here. Grab this one, connect here. Nope. Silly. All right. Going here. This one gets connected to this one. Nope. I keep on doing the same thing. Okay. Grab this code. We'll plop it down over here. So this object, and then we're going to grab the nav marker. Okay, give me a second. My brain's skipping. That object, and then this one. Perfect. Okay, then we switch over to this one. Connect to here. One more, and we are done, and we get to test this. All right, attacking team grabs the bomb. Perfect. Seize the zone. Blows up the wall. Oh, that's new. All right, I might add a little extra flair to that explosion. 12 seconds later, our objectives get marked. Break, break, break. Perfect. I'm also going to get rid of the bomb objective later, so it's a little bit more easier for people to understand what they're supposed to do. So let's break and do 80 damage to the ghost. Maybe. Let's bump it up to 100. All right, here we go. Wrong code. Really move these. Okay, ghost takes damage. Get rid of that. Oh, I just realized? No, it worked. It worked. Okay, I'm just being silly. Okay. Grab this. We're going to slide it over here. Damage this object. I went too far again. Perfect. Let's see if 100 damage does the trick. Got the objective. 360. I didn't give it enough chance to capture the bomb. 1 second. And lovely. Man! Just killed myself. Watch out for the explosions. Alright, going in. $100 damage is not doing it, so this one can take 300 damage. Okay, I'm trying to picture. So if it can take 180 damage, what if we make one of these do... No, I should keep it the same. 115 damage. Perfect. Next. And the very last one. $120. Nope. We're trying to increment this up. Okay, so I'm hoping that this is the one where it destroys the ghost, because if it does, we can move on. Almost died. You're kidding me. How close are you to dying? Are you just invincible? What's going on here? Okay, so am I just crazy? Last time it did so much more damage. I'm gonna double it. 200. Okay, let's just use 200. Or 99. Okay, 200 here. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. It said the code was wrong. I don't care. Failed to build. I love how each explosion is slightly different. Okay, die ghost. There we go. Perfect. 200 damage each. Ghost dies, and that means our spawned objects get to move. I'm also going to have some invisible barriers here that get deleted, and that's going to prevent the players from heading up the ramp in the first place. So I suppose I can get that going too. We need a wall. This is going to be a barrier. Barriers are going to be super important for this game mode. Props, accents. We need the blocker. And we want player blocker. Not that one. That one might work. Let me see. What else we got? Pretty big. Yep, this is the one. Okay. So concept behind this wall. Don't let the players through. I want snapping turned on. 45. All right. Okay. I think if I have them go from here to here, this should be pretty good. Might change that a little bit. Nah, it's kind of a sharp angle for them, so they can enter into this area. Then not a lot of room, but it could work. I might finesse with this a little bit, but this is just to get the idea that there's a wall here that's preventing the players from going in this direction. Yeah, you know, I will change just slightly. Let's just drag them over to here. Okay, at this point, we're gonna need some more spawns. Gameplay. Player spawning. Actually, I can just copy these ones. These ones are set up the way I want. Oops, that's fast. Slow. Okay. This one. What's my problem here? Rotate. Tell you what, I changed my mind. I want to have these slightly higher. And for now, I'm just doing 4. But if I raise them on the ground, when the players spawn, they should fall to the ground and leave room for the next player to be available for them. Alright, I think this is where I should show you how the door works. Okay, so players, normally, like those, what do you call them? The pallets down there that we made, when you shoot the ghost, it explodes. This is similar. They're going to see an objective marker that says break this door. And normally, if you shoot the wall, it takes a little bit of damage. And the concept behind that one is the ghost has some barriers that are linked to it. So when the ghost dies, the barriers behind they disappear. I'll show you the barriers. These are the ones. They can still get through and destroy this without destroying the ghost, but it's a little bit harder. And let's show you one more thing. I did have a problem with this. I tried bringing this into custom games, and it failed miserably. Oh, there's the invisible wall. Okay. So they get the object marker, they get a sword, they get attack the wall, and each sword attack is doing 1 damage. And sometimes the door kills you, so I am going to be changing this. I'm glad you get to see all of the mistakes I've made. Okay, you know what? I'm not ready for you to be here yet. Alright. Okay, so the attacker, they get a sword, it does damage. Ghost is taking damage. Takes enough damage, the ghost breaks. It disappears. Some of the barriers on the inside disappear, allowing the player to get a better attack. They can even attack through the wall. There you go. But so the issue with this, I mean, it works okay until it starts doing that, and that's crappy, and I don't like that. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do instead is I'm going to do the same system to the doors where it takes damage, but I'm going to have the doors normal physics. They're going to be sitting right here in the doorway, and if it takes enough damage, the barriers that are stopping the doors from falling in, they're going to disappear and allow the doors to fall in. The doors will no longer swing open. They'll just be able to break open, which is, it's okay, but hopefully they'll be a lot less glitchy, and hopefully people won't die as much from the doors. Alright, I could implement that right now, but I think we're working on the spawns real quick. Red team, when this all happens, now that I have my spawns down here, I need 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Grab those. Over to the script frame that we're working on. This is starting to get a little packed in here, but I'm going to add them if I can. Cool. There's your 4. And let's see, this works like this. At the start, delete these 4. Copy that. Perfect. Oh, why did I exit all the way out? 1 second. Paste. Okay, we'll grab these nodes, if I can. Oh gosh. All right, just put it down. Huh. Did one disappear? Yes, it did. Okay. Let's try that one more time. Perfect. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, perfect. I like that. Why did one multiply? Spawn point, spawn point, spawn point, spawn. Script. Okay. What are you doing here? Can't you see I'm working? Ooh, guess how hot it is in this room right now. My wife turned on the not AC. I hope she turned on the AC. She turned on the heater. Burning up. Okay, at spawn, those are going to delete. And then at a certain point, I need them to come back. So we're going to need 4 more. These. Getting very toasty. Woof. Okay. When this is all done, we're going to the object. No, this is supposed to be spawn. What are you doing here? Spawn, 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 spawn. Okay, that is better. Okay, spawn this object, spawn this object, spawn this object, and spawn this object. I do not need to test this because I already know it's going to work, but I've eaten my words before, so I might as well do it. Watch out for the falling debris. Wait for our pallets. They are ready. Awesome. Yep. It's not right. I screwed it up. Okay. It's not on. It's not supposed to be connected here. This line of event does not matter, so I need to clear it. And this only happens when the object is destroyed. So when an object destroyed, do this. Which object? The ghost. And I should probably test it all in order. And what I mean test it, I mean the spawns. So right now, spawn works. Oh, dang it. I need to die. Alright, the spawn, I moved forward slightly, which is good, I think. No. This is still normal. Okay, 1 second. There we go. And then if we break those, and now if we kill ourselves, we should be able to second. Did it stop? Let's try this again. One second. I'm double checking the stream.